One, two, three. Welcome to another episode of Big Local Live Talk. And today I'm joined by Carlos. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm very good.
So I hear you're planning to write a film. Is that right?
Yes, I am a inspired writer, filmmaker, and making a film about boxing who has a learning disability and a mental health problem.
Would you mind telling us what your mental health problem is?
Um, he survived. The character, the main character, the boxer, he struggles with mental health, and keeps in he keeps on he keeps it up to do um he what's the words he uh I don't know.
Struggles?
No, he's a person. He day to do day to day life, and he gets keeps busy. That's the word. Keeps busy. Yeah,
Yeah, keep busy.
yeah. I was thinking about that. Yeah, he keeps busy, and he has minor learning disability, and he doesn't speak a lot. He's shy, and He's scared, and then he at the end he meets a friend. He meets a famous boxer, tells him, um, do boxing,
Wait,
and
Carlos,
yeah.
before you tell me a bit about the film, I'm going to ask you what made you interested in film the first.
One of my friends who did filming, one of my friends who went to a school, um, who did college in college, and are interested in film as a hobby, and then now it's take on to the biggest platform, reigned biggest biggest platform of YouTube, and making my first ever film.
So, is this your first ever film?
Yeah, self-produced it as well.
Yeah. So when did you start again? Did you say?
Uh, I think was 2019.
So your interest was 2019.
Yes.
Um, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
And you are obviously passionate about film. There must have
Yeah.
been some challenges when you first wanted to start your first film.
It was a struggle because it was the struggle of how to make a script, how you plan it, how you plan the script, how you get started and stuff.
Yeah. So, what are you hoping to achieve with this film? Like, what's the purpose of the film?
The film is just to help young disabled people who into sports to get busy, and to maybe make a hobby like film, to be a writer or filmmaker, and make a film about yourself, or not yourself, like a story about someone
So,
who you admired.
so correct me if I got this wrong.
Yeah.
You're hoping to do a film to encourage disabled people to do sports.
Yes, because it's lockdown, and then they got spare time to do things, to to keep busy.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. And how are you hoping to kind of connect or get the equipment to do this film? How are you hoping to?
I'm gonna use my I'm gonna use a low budget uh film, a short film, my camera and my tripod.
Yeah, that's good. We run a film here at Heston West.
Yeah.
We when this is true, but I think we're planning to do it virtually. Would you like to Would you like to come along to one of our film clubs and get involved with our film team.
Yeah, that's sound good. That's very very interesting. Thank you.
So with your film, what is the can you tell me the story now of your film?
Uh, he
You don't have to
um
tell me everything.
just make it short. He the boxer has he suffered mental health problem he suffered a mental health problem and he has mind difficulties and he tells his story about how he become a boxer and tells a famous boxer no a famous boxer tells him a famous boxer um tells him you can do it and it's like motivation tells him to do the boxing and he won a match against a versus with a another boxer who has learning disability and mental health as well.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Can I ask you why is it specifically about boxing? Is your favorite boxing? Is it one of your favorite sports?
Um. I used to box. I used to box back in the
Oh,
day.
so I can't mess with you
I
then.
used to box back in the day, and then I stopped. Then I carry on. I think in my head, can I do boxing again? I said yeah, I should do boxing again. And then this inspired me to do this film.
And can I ask you why is it specifically on mental health?
People need to understand about mental health. People need to understand about mental health, and people don't know about mental health. People being quiet about mental health. A lot of people die with mental health,
That's,
struggling with mental health.
that's true. Um, so now you told me a bit about your film.
Yeah.
How you're planning to put this together? Are you planning to put it in storyboard form, or what are you planning to? Are you planning to put visual effects? What are you planning to
I'm
do?
going to do this in visual effects, not visual effects. Like it's maybe I'll try what I can do, what I can do, and would be interesting what I came up with at the end product.
Oh, that's really good to hear. Carlos, is there anything that I've kind of missed out that you want to talk about, that you really want to mention about your film? Or would you tell me how has lockdown been for you? And was it your inspiration during, is it because of lockdown you decided to do this film?
Yes, because it's because it's the right time to the film, plan out the film, and to make research of the film as well.
That's good. And when are you hoping to release it?
Releasing in 2023.
Ooh, quite a long time.
I know because it's the pandemic. I don't want to film on the pandemic because I have lot of filming making films for other people as well.
That's that's good.
Other film projects as well.
And are you hoping to get other people involved?
Yeah,
Um, like your friends, people from Kaz, Kaz and Hounslow. Uh,
yeah.
and now we've spoken a bit about your film. Would you tell me about other stuff you like to do?
I liked to make music. I like to play football. I like to take pictures, write stories, and I like to be busy.
Yeah, and you say about music. Are you planning to write your own music for your film? Like
Yes,
have music?
yeah.
You could write a rap. You could do. Uh, you could do a little song with lyrics. You could
Yeah,
write a few lyrics.
yeah.
I recently wrote a poem about disability, and I would encourage you to do that too. Um,
Yeah, I like watching TV, watching films, watching Netflix.
have you watched any mental health films that you took inspiration from that to make that documentary you're planning to do?
I think I forgot the name of the film on Netflix was about. No, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was a film I saw, and after I forgot the name on Netflix.
Uh, okay. Now, if you do this film, we can help you get it out there, maybe to Channel 4, something like that.
Yeah,
So I'm looking forward to kind of know more about that film. But would you tell me a bit like what what a bit more about the backup story? I don't want to know the full story, but like, do you
the back.
think
Oh, sorry.
do you think you're gonna have a lot of challenges? I mean, how you make it look stand out to the audience? You're gonna
Re- I'm going to make the script, plan the script,
yeah.
production the script, make the script better, and to make it to get some help by the script to like give advice, not give them give an advice to me and how the script is, and then after come back, then after film it. No, just not film it now, not film it before filming. Just um, what's the name? Uh, it's acting the reacting the scenes just to practice before filming.
Yeah. So I tell you what you could do. You could take a few practice shots, you acting each scene, and you could just watch them back later on and see what could be improved afterwards. Are you
Yeah,
planning to put animation in it as well?
I might do animation in the video.
I think it will be good.
I need some. I will speak to someone about animation who knows how to make animation video.
Yes. I'm just thinking. So what else? What else do you like to do? Drawings,
I
um,
like I like graffiti. I
graffiti.
like to do art of graffiti like Banksy.
You mean the ones where you paint on the wall?
On canvases.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. Carlos, what's your encouragement to people starting, who want, you're gonna start film. Would you encourage other people to start a film like you?
Yes, because it's telling the story about telling a story about a, I'm trying to say telling about a story about the plot. No, tell about the story about the disabled and the mental health boxer who wants to be who wants to be a boxer, ambitions to be a boxer.
Yeah. And just to ask you, have you been writing all your ideas down in a book
Right on my laptop.
on your laptop?
Yeah.
And yeah, we're looking forward to hear this. Um, is there anything you want to say, not not only about the film, just to make this a little bit longer, talk about your experience with Kaz?
My experience in CAS was very good, and it helps. They help me with my confidence and talking, and I make friends who in the group as well.
And which, if you don't mind me asking, which activities do you go?
The the exercise, the the they the box exercise the
Boxing
box
exercise.
your boxing
So
the
I've never been to the boxing exercise. Or
uh
actually, have I? I've been once. I don't remember. Did they watch something on YouTube or was it pre-prepared?
and um gentlemen's club.
What did they talk about there?
They talk about football and sports,
Oh, that's
and
good.
yeah,
Um, yeah. So, what else do you do with Kaz? Do you go to any of the cooking things they do?
yeah,
Now they started doing Saturdays as well. Every
yeah.
Saturdays apparently.
They do on Saturdays. Last Saturday, I went to virtual virtual tour around Disney tour, virtual Disney tour on YouTube.
Also, you did the virtual Disney tour.
Yeah, it's very nice. I like it.
Have you ever been to Disney, by the way?
No, I never. I never been in France or Florida.
Oh,
Actually, I need to go France and Florida
I've been there.
when I
I've,
get yeah when I get a chance.
I've been there. Um, so do you think, Kaz, you have benefited quite a lot from it?
Yes, I did.
And have you made a lot of friends?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good to know. Now, when you say friends, what do you think is the most important about friendships?
Um,
I thought that would be a good thing to point out.
friendships. Do you want me to explain
Like,
about friendships?
like be kind to each other,
Oh yeah. I'm
people
always
to you.
they're kind to me. Yeah, they're very, very friendly to me.
Yeah. But do you find it hard sometimes for
So
disability? Do you find it really hard sometimes for disability people? It's really hard to make friends. I find it challenging.
yeah, it's difficult sometimes because it's hard and it's difficult, and you just need to get used to them.
Yeah. It's really hard for me sometimes because it makes you feel, oh, people don't like you because you're disabled. But I believe that everyone's equal and everyone should be treated the same way. Do you
Yeah,
agree with that?
angry. Yeah.
Yeah. Carlos, is there anything you want to mention before we finish? Or what's your
Um,
goals for the future? What's your goals for the future?
Making my own film production, and maybe get noticed to go to Hollywood.
Good one. Good one. And any others?
Um, to help people who has to help with learning disability
Disability.
and mental health.
That's really good to hear. All right, I'm really looking forward to see the film.
Yeah,
Would you like to come back on the show and play it for us when it's finished?
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, would you be happy?
Yeah,
Um,
I need to get a lot of exposure from the film, and a lot of people um um what's the words not advising what's the word is this I was trying to say they want it- advice I'd rather like in the film.
yeah. I tell
Yeah,
you what we could do. We have a film club that we run every Sunday, but we're not running it at the moment. But there's a
yeah.
really good producer called Blaze who will put you in touch. He does incredible films
Oh,
and we'll put you in touch. He's a producer. He released film on Emo, you know, the website where you make incredible films.
yeah.
You're in touch with that and he can help you with that.
Okay, thank you.
Uh, is there anything you want to mention? Maybe an encouraging message to everyone to encourage them to do film like you.
Yeah. Um. Uh. Um. What what was I trying to say? Yeah. I let people know I'm hopefully in the future making a film school for people who want to learn about film and writing and to get better.
Yeah. And what tips would you give them to do filming? For example?
Tips and tricks. Tips is start small and start writing and make a story, and then ask questions to ask your mum or dad if it read a story to your mum and dad, and if it's good
All right.
to
Yeah.
give advice.
And finally, is there anything you want to mention just before I close it? That you really want to say? Anything about Kaz? Anything about um? How about a thank you message to Kaz, because I know you get really along with them.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Kaz, for helping me, and um, thank you, Kaz, to helping me and through the long of the journey from what I've been into. And thank you.
And what are you hoping for them to do in the future for you?
Uh,
Is there
to
anything you're hoping to achieve?
hope it, hoping to star in my new film, my first ever film.
Are you hoping to become a film teacher
Film
in
teacher, yeah,
some stage?
yeah.
That's good to hear. Nice to have you on the show,
Thank
Carl.
you, thank you so much.
This is Big Local Live Talks, Tarek Community Podcast, and goodbye.